Ladies and gentlemen, life is a journey filled with crossroads, places where we must decide whether to hold on or let go. Walking away isn't always easy, but sometimes it is the most powerful thing you can do. There is strength in knowing when a chapter has ended, and wisdom in turning the page. Today I want to share with you the signs that tell us when it's time to walk away. When your peace is constantly disturbed, it is a sign that something in your life is no longer serving you. Peace is not just the absence of conflict, it is the presence of clarity, stability, and inner harmony. If you find yourself in a situation where you are always anxious, walking on eggshells, or feeling mentally and emotionally drained, it may be time to step back and reevaluate. No one and nothing should have the power to steal your sense of calm on a daily basis. Stress and challenges are a natural part of life, but when they become your normal state, when every day feels like a battle just to maintain a sense of balance, it is a red flag. True peace allows you to rest at night without worry, to wake up without dread, and to move through your day without a constant weight on your shoulders. If a job, a relationship, or an environment keeps you in a state of unrest, it is not a place you are meant to stay. Walking away is not about running from difficulty, it is about choosing to protect your well-being. You deserve a life where peace is not something you have to fight for, it is something you naturally feel. When you have to beg for respect, it is a clear sign that you are in the wrong place. Respect is not something that should be demanded, bargained for, or repeatedly explained. It should be given freely as a fundamental acknowledgement of your worth. Whether in a relationship, a workplace, or a friendship, if you constantly have to prove your value, justify your feelings, or remind others to treat you with basic decency, then you are not being respected. You are being tolerated. True respect is shown through actions, not just words. It is in how people listen when you speak, how they honor your boundaries, and how they acknowledge your presence without making you feel small. No one should have to chase after the dignity that should be given to them as a person. If someone cannot see your worth, do not waste your energy trying to convince them. The right people will never need to be persuaded to treat you with kindness and consideration. Walking away from a place where you are not respected is not a loss, it is a victory for your self-worth. When you are always the one giving, it is only a matter of time before you find yourself emotionally, mentally, and even physically exhausted. Giving is a beautiful thing, it shows kindness, generosity, and love. But when the giving is one-sided, when you are always the one pouring into others while receiving little to nothing in return, it creates an imbalance that can leave you feeling drained and unappreciated. Relationships, whether personal or professional, should be built on mutual care and support. If you are the only one making sacrifices, putting in effort, and ensuring the connection stays alive, then you are not in a healthy situation, you are in a one-sided transaction. True connections thrive on reciprocity, where both sides contribute, uplift, and nurture each other. If someone only takes from you, without ever considering your needs, then they are not valuing you, they are using you. Your energy, time, and kindness are valuable, and they should be invested in people and places that replenish you rather than deplete you. Walking away does not mean you stop being a giver, it means you choose to give where you are also valued, appreciated, and supported. When growth is no longer possible, staying in the same place becomes a slow form of self-destruction. Life is meant to be a journey of learning, evolving, and expanding, not a cycle of stagnation. Growth is what keeps us moving forward, giving us new challenges to overcome, new lessons to learn, and new heights to reach. But when you find yourself in a situation where you feel stuck, uninspired, or unchallenged, it is a sign that you have outgrown where you are. Whether it is a job that no longer excites you, a relationship that keeps you trapped in old patterns, or an environment that limits your potential, staying in a place that does not allow you to evolve will only shrink you. You may feel obligated to stay out of loyalty, fear of change, or comfort in the familiar. but comfort is not the same as fulfillment. True growth requires stepping into the unknown, taking risks, and embracing the discomfort that comes with change. Walking away from what no longer challenges you is not quitting. It is choosing to honor your potential. You were not meant to remain the same. You were meant to grow, to stretch, and to become all that you are capable of being. If where you are no longer allows that, it is time to move on. When you feel drained instead of inspired, it is a sign that something in your life is taking more from you than it is giving. The right people, environments, and pursuits should energize you, pushing you toward growth and fulfillment. They may challenge you at times, but they should never leave you feeling empty. If you constantly feel exhausted, mentally, emotionally, or even physically, after spending time in a certain place, or with certain people, it is a warning sign that your well-being is being compromised. Inspiration fuels passion, creativity, and motivation. It gives you the drive to move forward, to dream bigger, and to strive for more. But when you are surrounded by negativity, toxic relationships, or unfulfilling routines, that inspiration fades, and all that is left is fatigue. No matter how much effort you put in, if you are always running on empty, something needs to change. You deserve to be in spaces that uplift you, with people who support and encourage you, and in pursuits that ignite your passion rather than drain your spirit. Walking away from what depletes you is not selfish, it is necessary. Because the more you surround yourself with what inspires you, the more you can truly thrive. When you stay out of fear, not love, you are not truly living, you are merely surviving. Fear has a way of trapping us in situations that no longer serve us, convincing us that leaving is too risky, too painful, or too uncertain. It whispers doubts in our ears, making us believe that what we have, even if it is unfulfilling or unhealthy, is better than the unknown. But love, true love, whether for a person, a career, or a dream, is never built on fear. Love nurtures, strengthens, and uplifts, while fear confines, weakens, and suffocates. If the only reason you stay in a relationship is the fear of being alone, or if you remain in a job you hate because you are afraid of failing elsewhere, then you are not choosing happiness, you are surrendering to fear. Growth and fulfillment come when we step beyond our fears and trust that something better is waiting on the other side. Walking away does not mean you are giving up. It means you are choosing to you deserve to be not what fear holds. When promises are always broken, trust begins to crumble. And without trust, there is no solid foundation for any meaningful relationship, whether personal or professional. Promises are not just words, they are commitments, reflections of integrity, and symbols of respect. When someone makes a promise, giving their word, their words should carry weight. But when promises are repeatedly broken, it becomes clear that words are empty, their intentions unreliable, and their respect for you questioned. At first you may offer understanding, believing in second chances, hoping that things will change. But when broken promises become a pattern rather than an exception, it is a sign that you are investing in someone who does not value accountability. Excuses replace effort, apologies become routine, and disappointment becomes expected. No relationship, whether romantic, professional, or platonic, can thrive in a space where commitments are not honored. You deserve reliability. You deserve people who mean what they say and follow through with their actions. Walking away from someone who continually breaks their promises is not about holding grudges. It is about respecting yourself enough to demand honesty, consistency, and integrity from those you allow into your life. When your happiness is no longer a priority, it is a sign that you have been placing the needs, expectations, and desires of others above your own for far too long. Life is not meant to be lived solely in service to other people's approval, nor should your well-being be. While sacrifices are the benefit of others, then you must ask yourself how long can you live like this? The truth is, staying in a situation that disregards your happiness is not noble. It is harmful. Walking away is not about abandoning responsibility. It is about reclaiming yourself. You are allowed to choose a life where your happiness matters. When holding on hurts more than letting go, it is a sign that you are clinging to something that is no longer meant for you. We often hold on because we are afraid of change, of loss, of the unknown. We convince ourselves that if we just try harder, wait longer, or endure a little more, things will get better. But the truth is, not everything is meant to be fixed, and not every battle is meant to be fought forever. Pain is a part of life, but it should not be your everyday reality. When staying in a situation causes more heartache, stress, and suffering than leaving ever could, it is time to ask yourself, what am I really holding on to? Are you holding on to a person who no longer values you? A dream that no longer aligns with who you are? A job that drains your spirit? Whatever it may be, if it is causing you more pain than peace, it is time to let go. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, it is an act of strength. It means you have chosen to stop fighting for something that no longer fights for you. It means you trust that there is something better ahead, even if you cannot see it yet. The moment you decide to release what is hurting you, you create space for healing, growth, and new possibilities. Holding on to what is breaking you will never lead to happiness, but having the courage to walk away just might. When your heart already knows the answer but your mind keeps searching for reasons to stay, you are caught in a silent battle between intuition and hesitation. Deep down you feel the truth, you sense that a chapter has ended, that a door has closed, that something is no longer right for you. But instead of listening to that inner voice, you rationalize, overthink, and second-guess yourself, hoping to find a different answer. You tell yourself to wait, to give it more time, to see if things will change. Yet the feeling in your heart remains the same. Your heart is rarely wrong. It knows when something is no longer serving you, when a relationship has run its course, when a dream has shifted, or when an environment is stifling your growth. The discomfort you feel, the unease that lingers, the sense that something is missing, these are not random thoughts. They are signals guiding you toward the path you are meant to take. But the fear of the unknown, the pain of letting go, and the weight of what-ifs can keep you stuck, ignoring what you already know to be true. Listening to your heart does not mean acting on impulse, it means honoring what you deeply feel even when it is difficult. The longer you deny what your heart is telling you, the longer you prolong your own peace and happiness. Walking away when your heart already knows the answer is not giving up, it is trusting yourself enough to choose what is right even when it is hard. The truth is, you do not need more time to decide, you just need the courage to act. Letting go is never easy. It takes strength to walk away from what is familiar, to release what no longer serves you, and to step into the unknown with nothing but faith. But remember this, you are not losing anything when you choose yourself. You are not giving up, you are growing. You are making space for the life you truly deserve, for the opportunities that align with who you are becoming, and for the peace that has been waiting for you all along. Life will always test you with choices: hold on or move forward, stay or grow, settle or rise. And in those moments, I hope you choose yourself. I hope you choose to honor your worth, to trust your heart, and to walk away from anything that dims your light. Because the moment you let go of what is weighing you down, you will realize just how high you were always meant to rise.